So today is the last day of June 2023. I'm taking a walk in a place I've never been to before. And I'm trying out a new app on my phone from Cornell University called MERLIN Bird ID. It identifies the calls of birds. It's pretty cool. Really enjoy it. A lot I recognize, and there's some that I don't. And it's just a wonderful tool. The mic on the phone picks up a lot of stuff, and I've gotten familiar with some of the calls. So one of the birds I never knew was so damn common was an indigo bunting. Oh my gosh. That's what you hear in the background high in the treetops. Right there. And there's another one to my right answering it. The time to use these apps is probably in the spring when the birds are in full breeding mode. By this time of the year, most of the birds are done breeding, so they're not singing on territory. Some birds more than others. But what's interesting is I moved through this forest. There's different areas I go to, and there's different birds. Outside of that, it's pretty quiet. And I kind of relish going to places where there's just so few people. Just seeing one person's enough to discourage me from going somewhere. And unfortunately, so we have eastern wood pewee in the background. We've got indigo bunting, northern cardinal, red-winged blackbird, red-eyed vireo, and that's all I hear for the moment. Anyway, I'm walking through this place, and it's pretty quiet and uneventful, and I get no odd feelings here, so. Sensitive mic, though, picks up wood thrush across the river there. I was kind of surprised. And on this app, it'll have a red dot behind after the bird if it's kind of rare or uncommon. And this is I wouldn't call it old growth. Most of the old growth was probably cut down 100 years ago. But the trees are at least 50 to 75, probably about 75, maybe close to 100 years. Some of them are. And I think they replanted this area in World War, right around the Depression era. Not like this is a very exciting video, but and we got cricket frogs. Something that's not common where I live. It's kind of funny. Sounds like a clicker, right? That's a small frog too, man. It's about the size of your thumbnail. Now we have a catbird over my left shoulder somewhere. You hear it, it's mewing like a kitten. gray catbird in the mockingbird family. Well, it's a thrush. Meow. It's one of the few birds that will sing at night too. Meow. He's in that thicket there on the water's edge. That's why it's called the gray catbird. Nice song, ain't it? Yeah, they'll sing that song at night. Man, he can't be more than 20 feet away, but I can't see him. And its song is very similar to a mockingbird. Nice call. Yeah. In the spring, when you have birds filled with, male birds are filled with testosterone, they'll be singing their full heads off. So it's a little late in the season to be turned on to this app, but anybody that's interested in birding, look it up. Cornell University Bird Lab, MERLIN Bird ID. It's a free app. You won't be disappointed. Now we got a green heron screeching in the background. And I'm not using it right now. I'm familiar with those songs. But I've discovered different types of woodlands have got different types of birds, different types of maturity of trees, different species of trees. You got different birds. So it's kind of interesting. But what you hear there is an indigo bunting. It's a beautiful little blue bird. The males are, at least, dark indigo color. But I just never knew how common these stupid things are. No offense, but just by their call, I realize how common they are. And now we have a boat coming down the river, and playing music. And a guy on a jet ski. I would love to be able to go somewhere that wasn't haunted by human beings. Till next time.